Guys, welcome to the New Wave Entrepreneur blog series. Today we'll be looking at entrepreneurship and our topic, how to create a business that runs off the internet in 8 simple steps. It is the 21st century and the world has changed. Indeed, it has changed for good. If you want to be more cognizant of this fact, try to simulate a trip to the 1980s where people had to carry large cell phones which could only make calls. I doubt that they had texts then. If something fun or interesting happened and you didn't have a camera with the film already preloaded, you will miss out on capturing precious moments because back then cell phones could not do double, triple, or multi duty. Now, there I even asked about the fact that there was no internet. Can you imagine if you were a student studying late at night and you came across some concept that was pretty hard to grasp and you needed to do research? Well, there's no chance that you'll get stuff done that day. You'll have to wait till the next day when the library opened so you could go haul one of the large encyclopedias for your research. Indeed, the internet is one of the greatest inventions today. It has helped fuel the enormous pace at which technology is growing, and with such growth comes new opportunities. Setting up a business that runs off the internet is preferred because it is relatively inexpensive to set up. You may not need to rent a physical location. All you need to purchase is your domain name and hosting and the tools you need to run and promote your business. Running a business off the internet offers a lot of benefits to anyone who is brave enough to take the plunge. It is profitable. You can create a good product, make it desirable, and sell it to a larger company for good bucks. And just like any other business, you have to learn strategy, get creative, and make smart decisions. This helps you grow. It also boosts your resume and opens you up to new opportunities. Now, here are 8 items you need to cross off your checklist to get your business started. Number 1, choose your product. Now, the first and most important decision you must make is deciding on what you want to sell on the internet. There are a lot of services you can sell online, and although for the most part, businesses on the internet are mostly service-based, your business can also offer tangible products as well. There are a lot of options available online. You can set up your business to provide email marketing and autoresponder services. You can also provide social media, content managing, and scheduling services. Your business can also provide advertising, video editing, hosting, and even training services to people. Another good option is offering e-commerce services where you sell your products or enable people sell their own products. Now, you have to put in careful thought and consideration into what you decide to sell. It should be something you like and are comfortable working on. It should also be in line with your skills and abilities. Now, if you don't know much about the field or you're not an expert, you should be willing to learn. Some questions to answer to determine your fit are: what do I know? What am I good at? What am I passionate about and interested in learning more about? Number 2, you have to research the market. Now that you've decided what you want your business to be all about, the next thing to do is to find your market. Now, start by determining your market segment. Are you B2B, so business to business, or B2C, business to consumer, or both? This will help you get a good idea of how to go about finding your target market. The product you create should be something So the product you create could be something that already exists or something totally new. Now, if the product or a version of it already exists, you can find groups based on that product on social media or forums and start to engage with people. Now, you want to get people interested in your idea and introduce your product to them. If the product does not exist, you may have to sell your own. You may have to create your own group. You can start to implement marketing strategies like collecting emails and getting fans on social media. Number 3, create a business plan. By now, you should be able to determine how viable your idea is. The next thing to do is to plan your business. There's a saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Get your paper, tablet, or laptop and start writing. Write down everything you want your business to look like. Your products, product names, the personality you like your business to embody, what you want to accomplish, how you like to shape the world, how you will handle marketing, and how much you like to make. There is nothing too inconsequential to include. So you need to set objective goals and targets in place. Set pricing and create a marketing strategy. You should figure out if you need to educate the market or let them know how to use the product. You should review and make changes to your business plan when necessary. And number 4, get tech in place. Now, as we know, the internet is technology based. And if you want to create an online business service, you need to understand the technology. Now, let me point out here that there are services online that can help out with that. For example, if you want to set up a blog, you can use WordPress, Squarespace. If you want to set up an e-commerce service, you can sign up with services like Shopify. Now, these services are great to use, but there is some limitation and less flexibility when you choose to go advanced. And even with such solutions, you may still need to know CSS, HTML, and maybe JavaScript to use the service better. You can decide to take a course on web design and development, or you can choose to employ someone with such skills. Another option is to partner with someone with such skills and work up an agreement for ownership. This option can work if you're just starting out. Number 5, think proprietary. Now, by now, you should have gotten enough data to help you determine all the features that will become your product. When creating your product, add a distinguishing factor, something that your product alone has. Remember, you're not the only one in this space, and even if you're the first. So you have to include something that makes you different. You may have heard the story of one of the founders of Instagram who applied to work at Facebook and was turned down. He later went on to create Instagram and sold it to Facebook. Now, if Instagram was just like Facebook, Facebook will not have any need for Instagram and may not be willing to buy it. Number 6, beta test. Now that your product is ready, the next thing you want to do is test. Now, software can be tricky. You can create a program or a website and set it up and test it on your systems, and it works very well. But when someone else uses it, the experience is totally different. Now, websites render differently depending on the browser used. So, say for example, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Opera, Safari, or Firefox, and the different versions. Now, it can be difficult for you to test all use cases, which is why you want different people using your product under different circumstances, and most importantly, providing feedback. Be sure to ask users for feedback. The best way to do this is to create a process where people can let you know the experience by offering support. And number 7, you want to go launch. Now, finally, your product is ready and working as expected. Now you can make it available to anyone. At this stage, you can go full out marketing and implement strategies you have put in place to get as many customers as possible. Finally, you want to monitor your progress. You want to check to see how your product is doing. Check your impact. Know if you are meeting your goals and know what people are saying about your product. By now, you own a business, and you need to engage in activities that can help the business grow. Set up activities to help you do this. You may have to change your plans from time to time, but whatever you do, make sure you're growing the business. Finally, setting up a business, whether online or offline, is not an easy thing to do. But with drive, determination, hard work, and learning, you can succeed. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining us. And to learn more, you can visit our website at www.thenewwaveentrepreneur.com. Bye.